guys, it's your girl Truly Jam, and let me see if it's on. Alright. Like I promised, more resin videos. So I had to order some more of the alphabet molds because I've misplaced, moving around, I've misplaced my other one. So I had to order another one. So it's all of the alphabets, and I'll try to find the link and leave it in the description bar. So yeah, I have to use up this resin. It's from the Amazing Casting Resin, and it's the quick drying pure white resin. Like I told you guys, it's my favorite. I was trying to get this top open. Make sure you guys, when you finish using this, clean off the tops before you put it back on, because this resin kind of hardens just a little bit when air hits it. So my son was trying to get it off and punched a hole in it, so I'm going to try to use all of this. So I'm just going to try to fill up as much molds as I can before it starts turning, because you guys know how fast this works. And it is a 2-part resin, so it's equal parts, 1-to-1. So let's get started. What you'll need is a container to put it in, and I'm going to use this as my container. You're also going to need measuring cups, but I have these cute little cups that I get from the Dollar General for $1. It's, I think, 25 in a bag. Then of course you're going to need the resin that you're going to use. Like I said, this is my favorite, for pure white, all pure white. And then you're also going to need molds. Then you're going to need something to stir with. One of my chopsticks, you guys. I love sushi. Well, California rolls. So yeah, let's get started. I guess I should have took these out first. I'm gonna make these pure white, and then because these molds are not shiny, so of course, like I told you guys, the keychains are not gonna come out shiny. You'll have the dome over them, and I also have a video that I'll try to insert of me doming. Well, I guess you'll see it in this video. Let me make sure you guys are in. Perfect. So I'm going to put everything in this pot. So let's get started. Because this is like already starting to get, because when the air hits it, I hope it come out right. Because look at that. It's supposed to be yellow. So we'll see how these come out. So I'm gonna do 3 full cups. And with this resin, you guys want to use something that's not straight plastic, because when it heats up, it heats up. So I did 3 parts, 3 of that, and now I have to do 3 of this. It should be a 50% off coupon in the paper, so I'll be able to get me another one. So that's 1. Let's hope this works. 2. sure you scrape it all out. We'll see if this is gonna work. Now it's supposed to be like you're supposed to see the stuff in it and when it get clear, but I don't think that's gonna happen for us tonight. So I guess it's to answer our questions if we can use it once the air's hit it, if we wait too long. I was trying to see if I can feel it heating up because I hate to pour this in there. I'm guessing because it's not as cloudy as it was. And I'm feeling and it's starting to warm up, so that's a good sign. Because this right here gets so hot, you guys. Yeah, I feel it warming up. I'm gonna stir it a little bit more. And this is so hot, you never have to worry about getting bubbles in it. If you do, it'll burst itself because it gets so hot. Alright. Stir it a little bit more. So it's not as cloudy as it was. And it is heating up, so that is always a plus. So let's pour it. And I'm just using a stick to guide it down in there so it won't make such a mess. Oh, like I just did. This is not the perfect container to use, but I could not find my measuring cup. Oh no, and it's already starting to flop. Look at that. Oh, great. So I will not have a lot of that. Wow. Great. So this is just about as, look at that, it's hard as a rock. Oh well. Let me clean this up while I can. This won't be such a bad cleanup. Wow. You guys, that's already set up just that fast. Well, this is going to be a short video. And I would say just leave it in here and then you can pull it all up, but that's not going to happen because it's already hard. But that's what I love about this resin. And if I want, you guys, I can demold this already. It's crazy, but I'll say wait a little while, touch the bottom. Yeah, that's still hot. So you want to touch the bottom to make sure it's not still hot. This is a mess. I probably won't even post this. I should do flop videos. What do you guys think about that? Videos that I've done and I've flopped, like bloopers. Look at how hard that is. That's crazy. Well, all of it's in there and all of it's, I should have stopped stirring and went ahead and poured it in and wasn't playing around. Let's see. Wow, that is still pretty hot. love silicone molds. They're the best. The release is just so great. So I'm going to just open it like this. And normally what I would do is go ahead and drill my holes in while it's still flimsy. But see, right now it's still flimsy. So what I would normally do is go ahead and it's still really hot. I'll go ahead and drill my hole in there, and that's very pretty. A solid A, but like I showed you, it comes out matte and not shiny. But I'm gonna go over it with the clear glitter. I want to put some glitter on it. And they're still pretty warm, guys. Okay, so let's see, I have a little bit more left from my last project, so I'm going to use it up. That's why I say always have spares sitting out. And then we're going to overlay these. So let's get started. And these are just little cute things that I make to dangle off of the charms. I'm going to put a little bit more glitter in there. It don't have to be these ones that I made per se. Okay. And I got these molds from AliExpress, and all of these other little molds. I had found them, I think it was $19 for $3 and something. But I see now people selling them one by one. If I can find the link, I'll put it in the description bar below. I'm getting a lot of questions about accent pictures, like how to mold over actual pictures you can print out. You can do that, but I would use the UV resin to cure it. And if you do, they sell these racks that you put hot pots on at the Dollar Tree. I would invest in one of those if you use this kind of resin, because it's silicone, and when you pour it on there, the resin, if you overspill, it'll just go, it's like sitting up high, so it won't sit inside of the itself. It'll be up high like it's little prawns that you'll sit it on. And when you do that, it will all the other stuff will drip off. So yeah, it's at the Dollar Tree. It's something that they use for pots, and it has like ridges in it to where if it's sitting on top like this, the ridges just hold this, so if it's spilling over, it'll go down on the ridges and not at the bottom of your resin piece, if you guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's at the Dollar Tree. So like I told you, this come out matte. So what I do is I just go like this. You don't have to put a lot of glitter, because that's going to be so pretty just shining like that. And of course I add my crystals while this is drying. And a little bit goes a long way. I need to find some other place to put this. And this is how I do. If you want a little bit more. You want to make sure you got it all over, but you don't want to have abundance of this stuff on there. See, I got some left on my stick, so that's what I'm using. I don't know why that bead looked like that. Just make sure you tilt it each way so you can see if there's any, to make sure it's all covered. I'm gonna have to wash my hands. That's why I should have on gloves. Kind of like this milky white. And no, I don't. What am I gonna say? Oh, I don't do it all over. You could if you wanted to, but I kind of like the matte look. So now that I'm done with that, I'll take my tray, and I'm using the AB colored stones. So in the light they look a bunch of different colors, and I'm not going to use a lot of them. And then I also have these pretty flowers. I got them off of eBay. So they're like rubbery. They're like really pretty. I hope you guys can see that. They feel like styrofoam a little bit. think these were like 99 cents for those. They weren't that expensive. Okay, then what I'm gonna do is shake these. I could just leave it like that. What do you guys think? Did I mess it up? By adding those. I think they're kind of cute. I mean, the sky's the limit. You can do whatever you want to them. Design them however you see fit that you like. You can go all the way around if you want, but I don't want to do too much. So you guys tell me what you think. Did I overkill it? Or do you think I should have did less? Or should I did more? Or what? Don't forget this one. He's lonely. They got a pretty white one. Look at that. But I'm not going to use the white one. I'm going to use the green. Can't explain it. These are like squishy. I know they're not paper. They're kind of like squishy. So yes, you guys, this is how I do my keychains. Now we just wait 24 hours and I will be back. I love this tray. You get them when you get my diamond paintings. They're coming in one of the kits. I'll see you guys tomorrow. So yeah, you guys, we're back to unmold these, which is the ones I did yesterday. And to show you guys how this came out. I love these. They're so, and someone asked me, why do I put my stones on with resin? Because I'm telling you, they're not coming off ever. These stones would never come off, or the embellishments you put on there once you use resin. These came out so beautifully. I think I'm gonna make some more because they came out just that pretty. Beautiful. So I will be making more when I get the white in again, because I really like that. So we're gonna unmold these. So it's a doggy, my son, and this is still not all the way dry because it hasn't been a full 24 hours yet. But if you lay it out and lay it separate, it eventually dries. Like I said, these are mostly things that dangle off the keychains, and these molds come out shiny because it has a shiny inside. For all my newbies, if you ever get a mold that's shiny inside, your piece will be shiny, so you won't have to worry about doming it or nothing like that with the resin. So, oh my gosh, my son, I'm sorry guys. But I will put a little bit of resin on here because I'm going to add some embellishments to it. I did get bubbles in that. As you can see, I was so tired. I went to bed. I couldn't watch it as long as I wanted to. Think of the heart, and it's super duper shiny. I'm gonna start making my own molds. I gotta clean that up. Oh, look how super shiny that is. A poodle. If I can find a link to these, you guys, I'll leave it in the description bar. And this one got a lot of bubbles in there. Look at that. It's a flower. Let's see how the inside came out. Now with things like this, it doesn't shine, but it's hard to put resin inside of these because it's so detailed, and if you put resin inside of this, it'll just make it flat, one piece. So what you have to do is get a little fine brush and actually brush it on just a little bit so that you can't do the rubber method that I do on the keychains because it has so much detail in it, and you definitely don't want to lose. Look at that, if you guys can see that from the side. It has so much detail in that flower, and you don't want to lose that. So if you get a brush and just brush in there to make it shine, then it'll work. But I wanted to tell you guys that. But this one is shining. Look at that. Let's see, this one did not get a lot of glitter on it. So it's pretty much like a plain bow, like a plain white bow. And this one, you can make these things into barrettes if you want. And then I had a little bit left over, and like, I'm not really gonna use this. I just didn't want to waste it, but it didn't come out like I wanted to.